What's up, guys? This is Mike on Post Patrol, and today's post is... What's up, guys? This is Mike... What's up, guys? This is Mike... What's up, guys? This is Mike on Post Patrol, and today's episode is about an interesting Mormon hack. And before we get started, let me just go ahead and tell you, I love Mormons. I looked up soaking on Google, also known as marinating or floating, is a sexual practice of inserting the penis into the vagina but not subsequently thrusting, reportedly used by members of the church as a purported loophole in the church's ban on premarital sex. I think the Mormons have hacked the matrix. They've decided, you know, God's not smart enough to know what's going on here. The practice is said to sometimes be accompanied by jump humping, which involves enlisting the help of a third person to bounce on the bed on which a couple is laying while they are engaged in soaking, thus generating motion without allegedly making the couple responsible for the presence of the motion. The bed was just moving on its own accord.
Soaking is when you have a man who just sticks it in and essentially lets it soak.
It's marinating.
And the idea behind it is that if it's just in, but not moving back and forth, or there's no movement, it's not a sin. Jump soaking, which is where you stick it in, and then you have a good friend who will either go underneath the bed or even on top and create movement, have outside forces move you. But if you're not doing it, then you're not having premarital sex, right?
Isn't it weird to have like a third person like jumping on your bed while this is happening? Are you just gonna be like, yeah, the first time I did that, I had some random guy or girl jumping on the bed? Like, how? It's an abomination, really. So what's going on here? Like, these people get to heaven and God's looking at the books and goes, yep, looks like you never applied any kind of force on your behalf. Yep, you basically, you passed. Let him in.
I'm on Mormon soak TikTok.
Soak? Like soaking in a tub? Like hotsweatymormons.com?
Yeah, you could call it that. They do not thrust.
So it just prunes up like a finger in a bathtub?
Well, that's why you have your homie. So sometimes what they'll do is they'll do it on like a bunk bed or something. They'll be on the top bunk soaking. Bottom bunk, a friend kicks the bed.
I would like it to be known that I have never soaked. No! No! I'm not even going to explain what it is because that is just so foul, but either do your research then come back or you already know what it is, in which case... A big reason people do it is because they don't want to go all the way because they feel like going all the way is a sin, but for some reason they think soaking? No! If I was God, I would consider soaking a bigger sin because I'd be like, you, my son, and my daughter, you are idiots. Hell.
Shouldn't that be like a double sin? Like, not only did you actually do the thing you weren't supposed to do, but you also thought that I, as God, was dumb enough to believe that you guys were able to get away with this? It's like you're insulting my intelligence as the supreme leader.
Soaking is the phenomenon of inserting the into the vagina and not moving. I don't believe that it's a real thing. Never heard of anyone actually doing it. It is a phenomenon around here, but I don't think it's real. I think it's a conspiracy. I don't think it's real. I think it's a conspiracy.
I think it's a conspiracy.
Not that I'm willing to say.
So you do know of people who do soak?
Maybe.
Have you like pushed the bed up, like kicked the bed for him?
I haven't been involved. My hands are clean.
But you have heard of people soaking, right?
I have.
I don't think it's real. I think it's a conspiracy.
Bush in here? Or where, do you know where Brittle and Bush are at?
They're in there.
Okay, perfect. Thanks. All right, we're here. Is this Bush?
Yes.
Nice to meet you, Bush.
Brittle. This is Brittle.
Nice to meet you, Brittle. And we're just going to talk to them about their experiences about soaking and what happened to them at BYU. Ultimately, what brought you guys up to Utah State?
So we got kicked out of BYU because we just weren't really big fans of the honor code, so that's why we're here.
Cool. What is derfing?
Honestly, one of the greatest things on planet Earth, but...
Did you guys find derfing just totally normal? Was it what everyone was doing on campus?
Yeah, it's most people's Saturday nights. It's also called super sparking, Levi 11. It's just the normal activity for BYU students.
It was awesome.
Okay.
Honestly.
Like, after a while, after derfing, you guys together for a couple months, correct?
Yeah, so... Yeah.
You obviously, after a couple months, after enough derfing,
yeah.
you probably want to experience other things, right?
Yeah, so it was the night of April 27th. My roommate actually just left, so it was just me and Bush. I was like, Bush, what are you thinking right now? And we didn't say much. We were watching Peanut Butter Falcon, actually, and we were derfing, and honestly, heat of the moment, we started soaking.
For you just to do the provo push, was that pretty exhilarating for you?
Honestly, it was one of the best feelings of my life.
Would you say you have an addiction to soaking?
Yeah, I am addicted to dipping the bean.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for your time.
Okay, well, yeah. All right, guys, so that was the video. I don't really know why I made this video, but I was cracking up when I found out about this, and I thought, you know what? There's probably a lot of people out there that don't know about this, and they'd get a chuckle out of it. So if you liked the video and it made you laugh, go ahead and hit that like button. If you hated it, hit it twice, and don't forget to subscribe.